So it's been a while between videos. Last one, I think we put the headers on. So it's been away to Shane at Full Sim Fabrication down here in Taupo, and he has made a new trans tunnel and a transmission mount. So yeah, have a look at those. I've got to basically seal it up and paint it now, so engine and gearbox will be coming back out shortly. But yeah, I'll show you what he's done. So it might be a bit hard to see, but there's the transmission cross member he's made. So he's got that up nice and high. So hopefully just put a flexible joint and a V-band on the exhaust, so I should be able to get past it. He's cut up the tough mounts mount to fit there, and he's also extended the Mallex shifter. So yeah, it's a little bit short, so it's extended about 100mm. And there, just got to seal that up and give it a bit of paint and we'll be good to go. So here's a trans tunnel that he's done. Done a bloody good job of it. But yeah, he's moved that shifter back about 100mm. So it's basically in line with the steering wheel there. So easier for me to reach. And he's made another gusset there. So yeah, very happy with it. So I'll whip the engine and gearbox out now and then seal it up with some body sealer. And then yeah, hit it with some black paint. I'm not going to get too fussy. As you can see, the rest of the inside's yeah, pretty rough. So yeah, I'll just yeah, a couple of spray cans, and one day I might give it a proper paint, but for now that'll do. So got the gearbox and engine out, and see the extension there. So he's made a new bit of aluminium box section, and he's folded up new mount there as well. Made that out of steel. So here is the old one, made out of stainless. He could have just joined it, but yeah, it looks a lot better like that. So I whack a bit of paint on that one so she doesn't rust. Here's our gearbox cross member. So yeah, chuck some paint on that too. Nice and strong, definitely not going anywhere. Awesome, nice welds. And then over here, there's the engine. Got it on a stand. So I had to slot these to get it in. So I've marked on there where they need to go, about there-ish. So I'll tighten all that back up. You can't do that bottom nut there while it's in the car. And next job is to put the sealant around the edge there where it's been welded and chuck some black paint on it. So get stuck into that. So I've managed to seam seal all that tunnel there. So that should be good for paint. And another thing I've been doing is sealing up a few holes. So things like Swiss cheese, obviously an old race car, so there's been stuff mounted left, right and centre, but especially the ones through the firewall I wanted to seal up properly. I'm not the world's best welder, and that's probably the thinnest stuff I've done, so the welds are average, but they'll do the trick. I'll sand them back. But you can see, yeah, things like Swiss cheese. There's been bits and pieces mounted everywhere over the years, so I'll probably put vinyl over a lot of them. Can't be bothered welding them all up. It's not structural, so as you can see, they used to have a bit of tape and whatnot. And yeah, I've also been doing a bit of painting, so I'll show you underneath, but just a few little bits, just spray cans, just to yeah, make it look a little bit tidier. There's bits of surface rust and whatnot on it, as you'd expect from an old race car, but certainly getting there. So I'll clean that all up and throw some paint on it, and yeah, be able to do something else after that. So it's also a couple of holes I filled up. They're a bit big to put vinyl over, plus I thought it'd be a good spot to practice where no one can see it. So yeah, they came up alright. I already painted that the other day, but as you can see, seam sealer bit of paint, and also might not be able to see it there well, or underneath there as well, I repainted. So that had just, I suppose with stones and whatnot, have hit it. A whole lot of surface rust, so yeah, and also up into the back, so hard to see. But yeah, so it's all nice and gloss black, so I'll keep going with the rest of the car. Like I said, just spray cans, but yeah, that'll do. That'll do, can't get too fussy. Race car, not a show car. But yeah, I'll tidy it up, do the diff and everything at some stage, and it should all look alright. So finished with the painting, which is now all one colour. So like I said, just doing it with spray cans, so not the best, but she'll do. There's the boot. So yeah, and show you what I've done in here. So that's where I welded it up. Looks alright. Like I said, race car, not a show car, so yeah, it's come out a little bit, I don't know, blotchy. Looks worse on video than in real life, but wondering whether it's a little bit too cold. Painting in winter and Taupo is probably not the best, but yeah, has to be done. So yeah, time to chuck the engine and gearbox in now, I suppose. And yeah, start putting bits and pieces on and see what I need and go from there. As you can see, the WRX is still sitting there, so need to sell that to free up some cash to spend on this, but yeah, just keep chipping away, and yeah, progress is progress, I suppose. While I was in the painting mood, I also stripped off the wheels, so they were white, but they were all chipped and whatnot, so yeah, I'll clean them up and paint them white again. So yeah, get the wire brush in there and finish the rest off. I just use paint stripper from Mitre 10, and yeah, seemed to do the trick, but make them all nice and white. So I gave the wheels a paint. Not perfect, but they'll do the trick. Yeah, they look alright for 20-year-old race wheels, so probably leave this video here, and in the next one we'll start putting bits and pieces back on the car, I suppose. Alright, see ya.